Hi there, this is Chris Keller with musicgrid.com, and let's take a look at our Gumroad e-commerce widget. Now, Gumroad is a very unique e-commerce solution in the fact that it produces an inline e-commerce, so you don't have to connect to a shopping cart. And I would say it was ideally suited for if you have a few products. It may become quite unmanageable if you had hundreds of products, but let's say you're selling single items or a few items, t-shirts, that kind of thing, or subscriptions you can use it for. Then it's great. But let's assume that you've decided to use it, and let's take a look at what you do. So I've logged into my account here, and we have some products. Let's take a look at some products that we've already put in here. So I've got an item here, a t-shirt, and I'm able to upload an image, give it a name, give it a price, put some description. I could upload some more files if I wanted to. And then in my options panel here, I have I can link it to whatever I want to. I can put some variants in, so this would be where I put some different sizes or colors, and I can add some special offers. And then I have my timeline here, which is where I get my code from, and I can push it out to Twitter and Facebook. So it really is a very useful tool, and let's see how this works now. What we're going to do is, when we're in timeline, so we've added this product here, and while we're in timeline, we're going to go into this area here, and we can see that we have this piece of code here, this link. So I can go to the options, and I can grab that there as well. So this would be or I can put in a custom name here. So let's put this in as MGT shirt. Okay, and save those changes. So now, because that's been saved, I can grab that, and to put this into our Muse site, it's very, very simple. I'm going to go into my Muse site. Here I have a completely blank Muse site. I haven't put anything on here, but you could imagine that your product details were here. I'm going to open up my Gumroad e-commerce buttons, and I've got the choice of a small, medium, or large. Or we've put you a couple of showing you how you can customize this. I'm just going to go with the small Gumroad button. So I've selected that, drag it onto the page, and we have our options pop up, and we can see here that we've got the URL to the product, and at the end there now I'm just going to put in MG t-shirt, which is what we just created. I have some other options here, but I'm just going to leave those all as default at the moment, and click return. Click on the page, and now if we go to preview this page in the browser, we can see we have a button there, and if I click it, we bring that t-shirt in nicely into the page, and we can somebody can preview this, or they can click I want this and go straight into buying it. Now, one of the options that we have in here is the option to show payment on click, and if we save that now and preview the page in the browser, we can see that when we hit the buy this button, this goes straight into the checkout process. So we just fill in our information here, click on pay, and we would pay for the product. And what's lovely about this is that we haven't had to add any e-commerce, because it pulls the e-commerce in over the top of our site, which means we can add the Gumroad e-commerce to any page we like with just these simple buttons. So that's how the Gumroad widget works. Take a look at the services here. We've got analytics. You can see all the different products. It's very, very useful, and we hope that you find the widget useful. So check out Gumroad. Thanks.